getting right to it out the gate. What's on with April Neal? Because it is award season and there's some good things to watch.
There are, and I'm going to fly away from my peer colleagues and say that the front runner that they're all cheering for, one battle after another, I'm not.
Oh, really?
I tried watching it twice, and I couldn't get through it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
You didn't even finish it?
Nope.
No way.
I hated it that much.
Oh, no kidding.
I hate it. And Leonardo DiCaprio, didn't like it. However, there's a small film by Netflix that is going to be in the contender race called Train Dreams. And you can stream it on Netflix right now.
Okay.
I urge everyone to watch it, and I think our viewing audience will love it because there's an Idaho connectivity.
Oh, no kidding.
And it's about the logging industry and one man's journey at the turn of the last century before industrialization took over, and sort of his personal story and how beautiful it was in the Pacific Northwest and the simplicity of their lives and also the danger and other cultural things that was going on in the region. And Idaho, of course, is involved in this storytelling.
Yeah, so there's a lot of connectivity for
It's a
people
great
here in our
story.
community. What's it called again?
Train Dreams.
Train Dreams, Netflix.
Yes, and I'm actually going to write it up for our landing page so people can get a little insight into it.
Oh, good.
Marty Supreme is probably going to win or one battle after another. And Marty Supreme I liked very much, and I'm going to tell you the surprise in that.
Okay.
Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank.
Oh, no kidding.
He is surprisingly excellent in his role. He plays the rich guy that Marty...
So not really stepping out of himself for the role.
Yeah,
but
no, but he's good. He's a natural.
He's
I think we're going to see more of Kevin O'Leary acting.
Oh, nice.
Sinners. Now, Warner Brothers has two films. Marty Supreme is A24.
Okay.
One Battle After Another is Warner Brothers, but they also have Sinners, and a lot of people are rooting for that. I don't think it's Oscar-worthy, but it was an interesting vampire film.
Okay, and what's that one called again?
Sinners.
Sinners.
Ryan Coogler.
I loved that.
Okay, but it's more of a horror film. It's got a twist.
It's a thriller. It's and it's but what I appreciated though, because I mean I love scary movies and I've seen like 8 million vampire films. This though was a whole new concept and approach. So anyone who really enjoys that type of storytelling, right, the horror genre,
it was completely different.
It is incredibly different and very compelling. And there was a lot of what am I trying to say?
The performances were very standout.
Well, the performances were very standout, but there's also through lines of like current social issues that are woven into this old historic story that's told through vampires.
It's entertaining, unlike One Battle After Another.
Okay, unlike One Battle, which you couldn't even get into. Okay.
And also Bugonia, and we can't talk too much about it because the twist is the whole thing that makes the film worth slogging through.
Okay.
So, but Bugonia is a really strange tale of kidnapping and extraterrestrials. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I won't be watching that.
I know.
That's on my bag.
An interesting thing this morning, Club Pilates 6 to 7 class, I'm in every morning, and I asked everybody in the class, I said, which movies have you all seen? And they said, none of them.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting comment there.
Yes. Well, I think there's just so much out there, and we're so saturated with entertainment now. It's not like it used to be, where when everything was purely in the theaters, that was appointment viewing, right? And it was a date, and it was a thing, it was an event.
Right.
It was a thing
for television and for films. And really, we're the Forrest Gumps or the Field of Dreams or the Godfather movies, or it's like we're these great movies where we have, we know the lines to them, and we remember those performances, and we rewatch again if they're on television. Amy Madigan, you interviewed one of the cast members for Weapons, that horror film.
Yes.
And I think Amy Madigan might surprise that category. She may steal.
Really?
She may steal it for the Oscar. She won the Critics' Choice Award for supporting actress.
And that's definitely a good telltale sign.
And, you know, she's had such a career in Hollywood, and people like her. So I have a feeling she might snake that award.
Okay, and I have yet to still watch Weapons. It's on my to-watch list.
It's creepy.
Yeah.
It's a horror film.
Again, it's the horror, right? I enjoy that. It's fun to me. It's just a nice little escape. Yes.
Watch it like that.
I like it. Okay, so Weapons might be in there.
Yeah, Sinners,
Sinners, okay, all right.
Wicked for good.
I was going to ask you, what about Wicked, though? I mean, it's like, it's everywhere.
It is, and people either love it or they don't. And Ariana Grande, I did watch it, and I thought she did a great job. She's, for someone who weighs maybe like 80 pounds soaking wet, that girl can sing.
Well, she can sing, but also too, like my respect and appreciation for her talent has grown exponentially. Not
Mine
only
too.
from Wicked, but also all her appearances on SNL.
Yeah, she's
like,
great.
She's incredibly versatile as a performer.
She's
period.
a natural.
Singer, actor. Yeah.
She's the whole McGillis. She really has a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Again, Kevin O'Leary, you Shark Tank people, you're going to love him in Marty Supreme.
So he's going to blow us away.
Marty Supreme was an interesting film.
All right, and you had mentioned you're going to be writing up some of this for the
I really want our audience to watch Train Dreams. That's a film that didn't have a big marketing budget like one battle after another. And I would love, because of the Idaho connectivity, I would
check
love
that out. But everything we talked about today, though, is already on the Idaho Today landing page.
Yes, it is.
So if you want to know more, we blew past it a little too fast for you, and you want to read so you can watch, go to the Idaho Today landing page.
Yeah.
April, thank you so much.
Thanks for having
Really
me.
appreciate your insight. Love
Thank you.
it. Everyone, stick around. More to come right here on Idaho Today.